Welcome to Game 6 here in Round 1. An exhilarating night of the NBA playoffs coming right up here on 2K Sports. Kenny the Jet Smith is here, so is Shaq. I'm Ernie Johnson as we get ready for the tip. Tonight we'll see the Washington Wizards playing against the Atlanta Hawks in their house, Phillips Arena. Checking out Atlanta, Game 5 a road loss, and now they look to take care of business in front of the home folks. We'll see if they have enough left to get it done. Tonight's game, a do-or-die Game 6. Shaq, you've been in a number of games like this one before. How do you prepare?
Well, first of all, you can't start making drastic changes at this point. You have to keep doing what has got you there. Each player knows what they got to do, Ernie. Got to go out there and maintain your FOD.
Your FOD?
And that's not short for food, Ernie. It stands for focus on details.
Ooh, I understand. But I was more into, like, what time do you get up in the morning on a game like this?
I don't get up because I don't go to sleep.
Ooh. Then how can you be at your best if you're not getting any sleep the night before?
Because the best doesn't need sleep.
Okay, so when do you have breakfast on the day of a game as big as this one?
When you throw the ball in the air, that's my breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Thanks for giving me a straight answer. Kenny, go ahead.
Well, I'm hungry right now, Ernest, but I'll tell you what.
What, for some FOD?
Some FODD. And I'll tell you, know what that is?
FOD.
That's right. Focus on details and direction. Because one thing that you have to do in this is understand what's going on out there and win every quarter and play it quarter by quarter, and then you'll be okay.
Nice, Kenny.
It's about time to take you courtside. I know you can't wait. Shaq can't wait. Kenny can't wait. I can't. Kevin Harlan.
Skyline and all the action below it, as seen from the 17th Street Bridge. We are at the sold-out Phillips Arena. It's been an absolute war out there, neither side giving in. Both want to advance to the next round. It's the Eastern Conference Playoff Game 6, right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Doris Burke. And we've got David Aldridge on the sideline. You look at Atlanta. It's a win or stay home as they look to keep their raucous crowd to help propel them to a final Game 7 on enemy ground.
Yeah, and despite being in that 3-2 hole, they've got reason to feel confident coming into this game. I mean, this building is charged up, and I'm not sure these fans will let them lose tonight.
Let's get a quick pregame update from David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Scott Brooks.
Guys, he told me their primary focus of the pregame discussion was defense. He said they're dealing with a very sophisticated offense, and it's going to require an outstanding effort from his players at the defensive end to come out on top. Let's see if that's the effort they get. Guys?
Thank you, David. And so off the tip, it's Washington's ball. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So on the floor for Washington, Morris paired with Gortat down low. Wall and Beal, the incredible backcourt tandem. And it's Porter in at the 3 spot. Now Schroeder. Bradley Beal missing from long range. Screen by Howard. 5 to shoot. Gortat with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
No one near Wall as he lets it go. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. Beal against Prince.
3 straight misses to begin the game, not the start they were hoping for.
And another miss by Washington. Expanding his range. Tipped away. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. Passes it to Schroeder. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Back to Hardaway. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Hardaway's got the game going here with the first basket for the Hawks. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Prince with the ball. Out to the right wing. Nobody near Schroeder. Rebound, Washington.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Well, just watch Markieff Morris play, and you can see why he's such a threat in the front court. He's got the size and speed to guard either the 3 or the 4, and that gives you options as a coach defensively. Very smooth, easy jump shot. This is a really talented big. Wow, they finally get it to go down on their 4th try.
For Atlanta, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Hardaway kicks it over to Schroeder. Millsap a screen on Wall. Howard setting the pick for Schroeder. Pass to Howard. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Not only does Howard set perfect screens, he cuts quickly after the pick has been set. Just the perfect pick and roll play.
Now here's Wall. Beal gets a wide open look. And the 3 off target.
Man, they've missed 4 of their first 5 shots. Rough start.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. It's Prince on the wing. Hawks passing it around. And the shot goes down.
And that's Howard's game. These interior looks that he puts in so easily.
All with it. Gortat with a screen on Schroeder. Here's Wall. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper.
You can't give him that shot. A few open looks are all it takes to get him in the zone.
Oh, he will take that shot over and over if they give it to him. That's a defensive error they can't afford to repeat.
Now here's Schroeder. The feed to Howard. A clear look for Hardaway. Tips it. The rebound by Gortat. Wizards trail by 3. Over to the left wing. Near the 3-point line, it's Morris. That one, no good. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Right wing. Schroeder kicks to Howard. Back to Schroeder. He wants to get to Millsap and does. Off the pick. Again, Millsap missing.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
That's the frustrating thing. You work so hard to get the open shot, and then you can't make it.
There's a screen by Gortat. Here's Beal, and he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot.
Oh, a bone-jarring screen from Gortat, and that frees the shooter.
Schroeder dishes to Hardaway.
Wow. And I tell you what, nobody willing to put a stop to that slam.
Yeah, a break for the defense. That was a case of stand back, watch the show, buckle up.
He saw the defense playing soft and simply used his natural gifts to take advantage.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay.
Boy, when you see Markieff Morris, you can't help but think about what went down in Phoenix with him. There certainly was some fighting going on between him and other teammates. He demanded a trade several times.
Take a break.
Eventually just taken out of the rotation, even though his skill was good enough to be on the floor.
And the first one at the line is good. With Morris and his Phoenix exit, eventually, Doris, he was traded to the Wizards, and that was a move that was probably best for everyone involved.
Right, Kevin. It made you wonder why they didn't do it sooner. Things started to go south in Phoenix when Markieff felt betrayed by the organization for trading his brother away. And luckily, all that's in the past, and Markieff can focus on just playing basketball.
Greg, the Atlanta Hawks, a disciplined team. They've got the right coach in Mike Budenholzer. Wouldn't you agree?
I really do. They don't make a lot of mistakes. Offensively, they move the ball and they make the simple play. And defensively, they deny in transition and avoid cheap fouls. They really don't beat themselves.
I'll tell you, that's some gritty work on the offensive glass. Staying active and coming away with second chance points, just so crucial.
And that one, good.
Well, that's just a nice decision by Wall. Found him wide open.
Schroeder kicks to Millsap. Schroeder with a screen on Porter. Here's Howard in Atlanta again with the bucket. Wizards trail by 3. Morris outside. The dish to Beal. Morris with the screen for Beal. From deep, Wall. Dwight Howard pulls it in. The Hawks have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Now here's Schroeder, still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. It's Prince on the wing. Gortat with the block.
The swat by Gortat. He doesn't chase blocks, but he can send them back.
Porter kicks to Beal. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
You know, just looking at Marcin Gortat in his career, it's hard to find a more consistent player at that center spot. You know, he always shoots an efficient rate from the floor, doesn't miss a lot of time due to injuries, and you can always expect him to be available.
The Hawks leading. With Gortat, he's been a double-double machine for teams ever since he became a starter.
Well, I think it just speaks to the effort that Gortat gives on the floor, Kevin. You know he's going to use that great footwork to get you scores from the low box. And you also like that he can get you production without needing the offense to run through him.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Beal can't get it to go.
You know, he's had a tough quarter shooting the ball, but one thing you have to give him, he's fighting out there.
Outside Hardaway. Inside. Here's Millsap. That one off the back iron and out.
You can see it. His timing, his touch, everything just a shade off tonight.
It's Wall with the drive. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
You know, it seems to me on a regular basis, we see John Wall do something on the basketball court that makes your jaw drop. His ability to find open players with his passing, the way he can get to the hoop, making the most complex moves seem pedestrian.
With Wall, he really does seem to make the spectacular happen on a regular basis. Doris, he's helped by the fact that he has unparalleled athleticism at his position.
Well, no doubt, Kevin. This may be the most gifted athlete at the guard spot in the league. And once that was Wall's main strength, but he has taken big steps to shore up the rest of his game. His passing and decision-making have come a long way, and he continues to find ways to be a better point guard.
And so Wall nails both of them.
He's only 6'4" in height, but 6'9" in wingspan. Wall has elite size and speed at the point guard position.
Now here's Calderon. He dishes it to Schroeder. Here's Bazemore. They set the pick. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Schroeder. Fires top of the key. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Wizards trail by 3. And here's Wall. There's a screen by Gortat. Beal can't get it to go.
He's obviously still trying to find the range. No success this quarter. You wonder what it would take to get him to pass the ball.
Now here's Schroeder. Feeds to Calderon. Now here's Bazemore. He's guarded closely. Shoots the 3. Sinks the triple. And now a 6-point Hawks lead. Wall against Schroeder. Morris a screen. Beal from long range. It's in and hoping this is the start of a new trend. 2 for 8 now from the field.
You know, not a good start for him offensively. Just 2 of 8 from the field, but his confidence has not waned.
There's a screen. Fires the 3. Washington with the rebound. Wall passes to Morris. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Wall's got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, the thing about Markieff Morris, he does a terrific job converting inside.
Now here's Schroeder. The pass to Muscala. Offline with his 3. Washington trailing. And Wall kicks to Beal. Back to Wall.
We all know John Wall has been the subject of media scrutiny during his tenure in D.C. and so much expected out of him that when the team comes up short, obviously the blame falls on him. He is the leader, but sometimes it feels as if he's the only player to get blamed.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
An 80% shooter.
Shoot
the work
2.
he's done at the line this season. One word, solid.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. The Hawks making a switch here. Dunleavy's checked in. The Wizards also changing it up. Smith checked in for Gortat. Bogdanovich comes in for Markieff Morris. And it's Jennings in for Bradley Beal. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Now Calderon. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. They set the screen. And Bazemore kicks to Muscala. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Well, with Wall and the media, Wall himself said that he'll make sure to read every critical piece about him. The thinking is, Doris, you can't just read articles when you're playing well. They'll use any criticism as motivation.
And isn't that, Kevin, exactly what the great players do? They find motivation wherever they can. And I think you have to give credit to John Wall for not shying away from criticism, right? What makes you get better other than when people are challenging you?
Calderon with it. And Jennings picks him up defensively to the middle. Muscala. That falls. Nice feed this time from Jose Calderon.
You know, the court vision, that's a given with Jose Calderon, a veteran hand at the point guard spot.
Smith sets the pick for Wall. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. .136 left here in the opening quarter. Dunleavy dishes to Calderon. Lets it go from deep, but they'll get another chance. Ilyasova passes to Calderon. They set the pick. Back to Bazemore. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Another shot. Not enough on that one as it misses.
You know, that kind of miss can rattle your confidence. He knows he should have had that one.
They grab their own miss. Nice shot by Smith.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
The Hawks trail by 3. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Dunleavy, covered by Wall. 5 on the clock. Bazemore for 3. Rebound, Washington. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. To the inside. It's stolen by Calderon. 3 on 3. Pass to Muscala. He kicks to Calderon. They set the pick. 1 second left. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. It's the Wizards leading by 3. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And Dwight Howard, a lightning rod figure around the league, subject to a lot of criticism, but he says he takes comfort in playing the game he still loves.
Basketball, this is my passion. You know, on the court, it's my sanctuary. You know, I want to have fun. The reason I play is to win championships. I take this game very serious.
It's an interesting concept that Dwight has to take something very seriously in order to have fun. He does say he has a burning passion to win a championship. He's been in the finals, and this is a guy that's got still a lot to shoot for, he feels, in his career.
That's a great point, Kevin. And the challenge for Dwight is how to balance how serious he is and how passionate he is with having that fun on the court that he's after.
Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
You know what? They're dominating on the backboards. They have controlled the paint thus far.
You know, this lead built partially on extra possessions, and if you control the glass the way they have, you hold a crucial advantage.
Bazemore is the 3 with Millsap before. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Howard in at the 5. Rome in the paint. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Kevin, as always, the Atlanta Hawks run that fluid offensive system that is widely admired. You know, Steve Kerr, our old friend, used to say they get to the next level of their offense. You take away the first option, they automatically get to the second. You take that one, they automatically and fluidly get to the third option. And very few teams do that. Kevin?
Passing and shooting, D.A., that's what it's all about. Thank you. Now, here's Schroeder. Great D that time from Jennings.
He looked like he rushed that look. Just needs to take his time, and the shot is there.
Morris kicks to Smith. And it's sent back by Howard.
And Howard takes his shot blocking very seriously. Skying up and sending him back was his impressive verdict.
That evens the score. And that's now 7 points for Paul Millsap. Well, Doris, in your playing days of Providence, you were known as a hard-nosed player, extremely competitive, fearlessly going down the lane. Do you think that's something a player can learn, or is it something that you're born with? It's within you, so to speak.
You know, I think you can be successful without necessarily having a tremendous competitive drive. I do think you want to have a certain level of pride, but toughness and competitive spirit, I think, you know, there's a wide variation from player to player.
Here's Morris. Following the basket by Paul Millsap. Morris dishes to Porter from 11 feet away. The Wizards with another miss. The Hawks have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Quarter two, and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Millsap passes to Howard, and Howard with the stuff.
And not a whole lot that he can do. Once Howard is in position for the dunk, he might as well start jogging back the other way.
Jennings kicks to Bogdanovich. To the middle. Here's Smith. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Boy, did an excellent job to hit the moving target with the lead pass. That was simply perfectly placed.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Millsap a screen. Clock at 6. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Misses off the left iron.
You know, in most situations, coach is okay with him taking that shot, even if it doesn't go in.
And a wide open look for Porter. The shot's good on the assist by Jennings. Porter's got the game tied up here for the Wizards. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Millsap a screen. He feeds it to Bazemore. Dishes to Hardaway. Kicks it to Schroeder. That 3 off the mark. Washington's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. To the left wing. To the inside. And the layup's good off the glass. And it's 8 points for Markieff Morris.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Hardaway kicks to Millsap. There's the pick. Bazemore with it. There's Schroeder. Drains the three-pointer. Schroeder's got 5 points so far.
Well, I think defensively, you've got to think twice about giving him that good a look from three-point range.
Morris a screen. Here's Porter. Tries again. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
A Georgetown Hoya as an undergrad. Porter is the kind of hometown pick for the Wizards, right? They take him 3rd overall back in 2013.
For Washington, they have been perfect so far from the free throw line. 6 for 6.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good. Porter.
Well, 2016 guys saw a great stride for Otto Porter in his career. He got off to that slow start, remember, the first 2 years. But finally, when he got consistent minutes, he answered nicely. Career highs across the board for him, and you can see why this team thinks he's got a bright future.
The Hawks making a switch here. Prince is checked in. And Porter drops them both. And with Porter, so many were quick to dismiss his place, Doris, in the NBA after a few slow years to start his career.
And I think, Kevin, that goes back to where he was picked in the draft, 3rd overall. And when you're a top 3 pick, fans want instant production. And Porter was always the kind of player that needed time to adjust to this league. Luckily, the organization believed in him, stuck with him. He's made huge improvements across the board.
Here's Jennings. Following the basket by Paul Millsap.
That's nice technique on the glass. You know, you leverage your position and your size to pull that in.
Passes it to Schroeder. Millsap a screen on Jennings. Schroeder kicks to Howard. The jump hook. They get it back. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Now here's Jennings. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And Beal kicks to Morris. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot. Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Howard with a screen on Beal. Schroeder dishes to Howard. Back to Schroeder. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Schroeder's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington.
And Dwight Howard, you know, he's lost some explosiveness over the years, but still remains an intimidating presence when he's healthy. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily call him a #1 option on the offensive end, but still great in the pick and roll, better than most when it comes to posting, and defensively, when he's moving well, a straight beast.
Dunleavy's check in for Hardaway. Wizards trail by 3. And talking about Howard's defense, he's blocking fewer shots these days, but he remains extremely difficult to score against in the paint.
Yeah, statistically, opponents still struggle to shoot against him. He has the power and instincts to stop most true centers from getting comfortable on the blocks, and his reputation goes a long way toward unnerving opponents. And you look at Paul Millsap, one of the hardest workers in the league. You see it in how much he's added to his game over the course of his career.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws of the game. No good on that one. And, you know, you talk about how hard Millsap works. You need that motor to be a star power forward at 6'8".
Yeah, on the court, battling bigger players in the weight room over the summer. His love for the game is beyond question.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Ilyasova comes in for Dwight Howard. And it's Calderon in for Dennis Schroeder. No good on the second free throw. From 17 feet out, can't hit that one. And Atlanta will come the other way. Calderon against Wall. Calderon kicks to Dunleavy, and the shot is good.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Wizards trail by 5. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Pass to Oubre, and it's Beal in the corner. Here's the screen. Just 5 to shoot. It's hauled in by Ilyasova. The Hawks leading by 5. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
And Wall. Here we go now. Nice ball movement by Washington. Porter, no luck. The Hawks have gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. Here's Calderon. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. The shot. Ilyasova can't hit. Wizards trail by 5. And Wall kicks to Beal. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got his 5th assist in this one. Wall against Calderon. Feed now. Green. And here's Calderon. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. Porter passes to Gortat. From deep, Wall hits it from three-point range. Wall's got the game tied up here for the Wizards.
Catch and shoot opportunities, more efficient. Wall gaining confidence every year in that shot.
Now Calderon. Now the dish to Dunleavy. Feeds it to Ilyasova. Cans the 12-footer. And the Hawks lead by 2. Washington's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Gortat with the screen for Wall. Down low, and it's Gortat finishing it off.
Well, that's how a big man is supposed to finish, right? Gortat rolling with aggression.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Millsap a screen. Calderon kicks to Millsap. Back to Calderon. 6 to shoot. Millsap dishes to Calderon. Dunleavy the pass to Millsap. He's off on that one. Wall with some nice D. The Wizards shooting just 39% in the second quarter. And Beal kicks to Wall. There's the screen. There's a screen by Gortat. There's Beal with the 3. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
Now, this guy's deadly from the perimeter. Beal never hesitates.
Calderon kicks to Prince. He dishes it to Millsap. Millsap a screen. And there's the pass to Calderon. Back to Prince. From beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Wizards. Oubre's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Here's Porter. Paul Millsap with the rebound. Millsap's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Prince. Millsap dishes to Dunleavy. Millsap a screen. Calderon has the open look. Here's Ilyasova, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Atlanta shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
That free throw good from Ilyasova. And the Washington Wizards last season, Doris, 41 up and 41 down, and they ended up missing the playoffs for the first time in 3 seasons.
And remember, Kevin, this was a team that had made it to the second round and looked like a factor. And injuries played a role, and the East got better. And a new coaching staff will see if they can get back on the winning track.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Wall. Beyond the arc. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the tripper.
Bazemore passes to Ilyasova. Dishes it to Dunleavy. He kicks it to Ilyasova from outside the arc. Rebound by the Wizards. Gortat's got 7 rebounds in the game. It's Beal on the wing. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. And now an 8-point Washington lead.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
There's a good screen. Here's Prince. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's on Kelly Oubre.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Hawks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And that one falls for Prince. Jason Smith, he's checked in for Washington. And both free throws good for Prince. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first half. Wall dishes to Beal. We've got 13 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Boy, that is a rugged finish from Beal. Absorbs the hit, guides it in. Nice.
Atlanta making a switch here, and he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And that 82% free throw percentage this season must have him feeling pretty good about himself at the line.
Schroeder with the ball. He has 7. From deep three-point range, that misses. Would have counted had it gone in. That'll do it for the first half. Wizards lead by 9. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Mike Budenholzer. Coach, probably not the defensive effort you were hoping for thus far.
Yeah, no, our defense isn't where it needs to be. I think they're getting open looks. We're overshifting, and then we're not committing to shooters. Just not a very good defensive effort so far.
Mike, thanks very much for your time. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson, joined by Kenny Smith, right there. And Shaquille O'Neal, he's right there. Welcome to the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. A pretty close game for the Wizards throughout the first quarter. The game was always within a fairly narrow margin, with their largest deficit of the period being 6. They really did some damage in the second quarter, and as things started clicking for them, they were able to get out to a 9-point lead by halftime. And taking a look at the Wizards, Shaq, what'd you think?
They came out with the right mindset. That's what I'm talking about right there. I mean, that's the hard driving offensive approach I like to see. If they keep it up, unstoppable.
Talk to me, Kenny. How did you think Atlanta played?
Percentage-wise, they were in the low 30s. That's right, low 30s from beyond the arc. That won't get it done. Every team in the league now relies on some level of consistent production from the three-point line. But if you've dug yourself a hole and you aren't a three-point shooting team, that needs to change.
And time now to send you back down to the floor with Kevin Harlan. We will see you after the game.
And the third quarter about ready to get underway. Bradley Beal having a dominant impact in this game.
Always been a dynamic scorer, and we saw in that first half the entire repertoire on display.
Well, there are very few defenders who can check him one-on-one. And in fact, collectively, he's a challenge for defenses.
The Hawks trail by 9, so the Wizards 5 right now. Wall and Beal, the incredible backcourt tandem. Morris pairs with Gortat down low, and it's Porter in at the small forward position. And Hardaway gets it to go.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Beal can't get it to go. The Hawks shooting a mediocre 41% in this one.
Well, you had the feeling that Dwight Howard was going to move on from Houston this last offseason, ends up opting out and signing on with his hometown team, the Atlanta Hawks. Got a sizable 3-year deal as well.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Chris Humphries was first one of the best rebounders in the league, and now, after a few years of tinkering with the jumper, he's become a pretty good shooting big man. After the 2015 playoffs, Wizards coach Randy Whitman suggested that Humphries work on his three-pointer. Humphries said, "I hadn't really worked on it ever. I just had to adapt. I went at it trying to expand my game so I can play longer." Kevin?
I'm sure we'll see a lot of players trying to add that 3, D.A. Thank you. And for Howard, he was courted by several teams in free agency, arguably the biggest name at the center spot.
Well, he met with several teams that would have been a good fit, but I think the hometown factor was too hard to pass up with Atlanta. Might be his last big contract in the league. Might as well take it for the team you loved growing up.
Now Schroeder after Markieff Morris's three-pointer that didn't go.
Ooh, he was open there, guys. I'm sure he's kicking himself that he didn't capitalize.
Porter kicks to Beal. Nice ball movement by Washington. Gortat. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Howard.
They were hoping for a fast start. Instead, they're 0 for 4.
Wall with the steal. Now here's Porter. He feeds it to Gortat. And it's Gortat finishing it off.
Well, the basketball IQ on display for Otto Porter makes the right read there.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Hardaway passes to Millsap. Screen by Howard. Just 5 on the clock. Schroeder with the ball. Now Beal defending. The Hawks again can't hit. Wizards leading by 6. It's Porter outside, kept alive. And that one's good by Gortat.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Hardaway against Beal. Howard with a screen on Beal. Hardaway dishes to Schroeder. It's Howard, top of the key, to the paint. Here's Millsap, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And the Hawks, you know, really an interesting situation. You go back 2 seasons ago, they had the best record in the East. Made it to the Eastern Conference Finals, and then last year, they showed some slippage. I mean, and pretty soon, everything was in play.
First one falls for him. And for the Hawks, trade talk swirling last season, GA, from role players to their star players, it seemed nothing was off the table.
Yeah, but credit them for having a great culture and chemistry in that locker room. That kind of uncertainty takes a toll on anyone, though. And they've done their best to try to keep some stability and a roadmap to further success.
He hits both from the stripe. Doris, so many great shooters right now in the NBA. A lot of players can hit from deep, who in your book is the best of that great group.
Well, I think obviously the Splash Brothers come to mind. I actually think Clay is a more textbook pure shooter than Steph, but I mean both terrific accuracy. Kyle Korver obviously led the league in three-point percentage for a long time. Then you think of the sweet shooting big man. Dirk Nowitzki comes to mind.
There really is not a set way to shoot because these guys all shoot differently. Clay shoots much differently than Ray Allen, who shoots differently than Steph Curry.
Ray Allen, just the classic, he likes to say I'm OCD. Like, oh, the perfection. Every piece of it had to be perfect. So, yeah, it just depends on how you grew up.
Great way to put it. And he can't get the first one. And one reason why Otto Porter saw a huge increase in his role is that, Doris, he was able to develop a three-point shot that had teams, giving him a lot of respect, and then they had to adjust to. He was always strong going to the rim, but now defenses had to follow him out to that three-point line.
Well, as you know, Kevin, having a consistent three is such a big deal now for perimeter players. Porter at 6'8" has a smooth release and no problem shooting over the arms of smaller defenders who might rotate to him. And he's developed a nice little pull-up shot. If teams ever overextend, he can just step back and knock down a 2.
Now here's Schroeder. He has 7. The 3. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Here's Jennings. Good work defensively by Millsap. The Hawks trail by 6. Here's Schroeder. Howard setting the pick for Schroeder. Kicks it to Millsap. Howard up on top. Hardaway for 3. Rebounded by the Wizards. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And Beal kicks to Gortat. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Well, you just have to love the motor of Gortat. Always is moving to open space doors, keeping the defense on their toes. And when the ball goes up, you know he's going to be crashing.
Well, I think, Kevin, you would agree that very few other big men move as much as Gortat. He's got great timing on when to dive in for a rebound, and his movement creates so much chaos for opponents. And I think it also opens up opportunities for the guys around him.
That's off as well, so he misses both.
Well, great lineage for Gortat. His father was an Olympic boxer. His mother played volleyball on the Polish national team.
Schroeder kicks to Millsap. Takes it from 10. Morris with the rebound. Morris has got 5 rebounds tonight. Passes it to Jennings. Pass to Beal. This one for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Jennings. Beal's got the lead up to 9 now for the Wizards. The Hawks have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, certainly. Howard with a screen on Jennings. Millsap a screen. Schroeder kicks to Prince. And that one's good. Millsap's got 4 points in the quarter.
Probably could have set that screen with a little more force, but it got him just enough room to be able to finish.
There's a screen by Gortat. Now the feed to Morris. Millsap with the steal. And here's the break. That one's good, and the Washington lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Hardaway.
I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
Schroeder against Jennings. It is now to Morris. Nice ball movement by Washington. Beal against Hardaway. The 3. Beal can't get that one to fall. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. And here's Schroeder. He has 7. That one's good, and the Washington lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Hardaway.
Boy, working as hard as he can on the offensive end, and he's willing points for this team.
Now here's Jennings. Morris with a screen on Schroeder. Outside, Beal. Fires for 3. Beal with another miss. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Hardaway kicks to Prince. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Now just a 1-point Washington lead.
That possession didn't exactly go according to plan, but they'll be happy with the way it worked out.
Timeout.
Washington calls timeout.
Start it.
Washington making some changes. Smith checked in for Gortat. Oubre comes in for Otto Porter Jr. And Bogdanovich is subbed in for Bradley Beal. Morris a screen. Here's Bogdanovich. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical. And they are amped up right now. I mean, after trailing for so long and then trimming that margin, finally they take the lead.
The Hawks have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Now, for the Wizards, we know their playoff hopes always hinge on the continued all-star play of point guard John Wall. He's the engine. There's no doubt that makes everything go for this team offensively.
Now here's Jennings. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Feeds to Morris. And too long on the shot. For Atlanta, they've gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Now Schroeder, 7 points in the game. Top the key, Bazemore. Shot clock at 6. Shoots. Rebound, Washington. And Doris, the Wizards, one of the better passing teams in the league last season, tied for 3rd most assists, and their turnovers not bad at all.
Well, I think, Kevin, so much of the play creation responsibility falls on John Wall's shoulders. And to become more dynamic offensively, I think they need other players on their roster to be more active breaking down the defense.
Now Schroeder, after Markieff Morris's three-pointer that didn't go. Dunleavy for 3. Rebound by Smith. Washington trailing. Morris with a screen on Schroeder. Morris against Ilyasova. Morris with the bucket. Morris has got 12.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Schroeder kicks to Ilyasova. Looking to get it going. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. And going back to when you were growing up, Doris, which players did you admire and look up to?
Magic Johnson. I was a point guard. I obviously didn't have Magic's size, but I loved how much Magic wanted to make the people around him feel great about playing the game. And just with a smile on his face, you know, we all love and are passionate about the NBA and playing the game of basketball. And so he was a guy I really loved.
Well, no one enjoys the game more than you. I'm just being around you, watching you broadcast. I know you love it. At all levels, you love the game.
If they're tipping it up, Kevin, I'd like to be there.
You're watching, that's right. The Wizards making a switch here. Wall's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Boy, as cool and calm as ever at the free throw line.
He dishes it to Oubre. Outside, Wall. Morris with the screen for Wall. The pass to Morris. Again, the miss by Morris.
You know, they're trying to battle back, but he's missing shots this period.
And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Talk about hurting your team. I mean, he just can't get anything to go out there. And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
He knows it. He just got locked into scoring mode and couldn't get out of it.
Now here's Schroeder. 9 points in the game so far. Here's the floater. And Dunleavy gets it to go in. And the Hawks lead by 4. And it's Washington's ball. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And stolen by Bazemore. Fast break, the Hawks. Dunleavy, the pass to Ilyasova. And that one is good.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
The Hawks have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them.
One shot.
That free throw good from Ilyasova.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Wall dishes to Bogdanovich. Back to Wall. Morris with the screen for Wall. To the wing on the left. To halt the run. Again, the miss by Morris.
He's having a tough quarter, scoring the basketball, are able to help them close this gap.
1:27 left in the third. Dunleavy kicks it over to Schroeder. Here's the screen. Pass to Muscala. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Ilyasova outside. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 5 assists in the game. Outside, Wall. Morris outside. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Morris has got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, Markieff Morris likes to get his points without having to put the ball on the deck.
Here's Bazemore. That one's not going to go. And Washington the other way now. Morris passes to Wall. Dishes it to Bogdanovich. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Now just a 5-point Hawks lead. Atlanta's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Schroeder with the ball. He's got 9. From deep, Ilyasova. Rebound, Washington. Smith's got 5 rebounds tonight. He kicks it to Oubre. Here's Bogdanovich. He's got 5. Outside, Wall. Elbow shot is on the way. No good there. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Hawks ahead, up by 5. 2K Sports back in a moment here at Phillips Arena in Atlanta. Head coach Mike Budenholzer is mic'd up along the sideline. Let's check it out.
Just relax. We're in good shape. Keep looking for each other. Keep cutting hard. Everybody look. Let's take care of our defense. More pressure. More activity.
That's Coach Mike Budenholzer running through the gambit of areas where he feels they need to excel.
Yeah, I mean, and most of all, Coach is asking them to be 100% engaged. Give it your all, and then let the chips fall where they may.
And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. They've got Kent Bazemore. Howard is out there with Prince. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Schroeder in at the point. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Prince, right side. Inside, unloads from 13. No good off the front iron. Wizards trail by 5. And it's Smith penetrating. And he gets the bucket. Smith's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Wizards. Now here's Schroeder. Right wing. Hardaway from outside. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
Building confidence in that deep ball. 1 from distance in the first, 2 in the second.
There's a screen by Gortat. And Beal kicks to Smith. Back to Beal. No good there. Good D by Hardaway. Schroeder dishes to Bazemore. He feeds it to Hardaway. Misses off the left iron.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face. And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Paul Millsap is checked in for Atlanta. Markieff Morris is checked in for the Wizards. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Bogdanovich. Now here's Wall. Kicks to Morris. Looking for Beal. He gets it there. That one, no good.
Stellar defense to alter that shot. You could tell his release was a tad awkward.
Schroeder kicks to Hardaway. Takes a 3. That doesn't go either for Hardaway. Wizards trail by 6. Here's Porter. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, not too slim to mix it up inside. Nice work by Porter.
Passes to Millsap. Porter against Prince. And here's Schroeder. Millsap a screen. Shoots off the screen. Tries to save it. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Schroeder. The Wizards have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Morris with the ball. He's picked up by Millsap. Beal. Here's Porter. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Schroeder against Wall. Schroeder passes to Millsap. Back to Schroeder. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Hardaway. The Hawks again can't hit.
Might have overthought that. Not sure how he missed that one, guys.
Morris dishes to Porter. Pass to Wall. There's a screen by Gortat to take the lead. And again, Washington with the triple.
If he consistently makes that three-point shot, John Wall's game to me is MVP caliber.
To the middle. Here's Howard. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. 12 points for Dwight Howard.
You know, he's been so accurate from the floor tonight, really helping them stay ahead.
There's a screen by Gortat. The open shot by Beal. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Here's Howard. Porter with the steal. And here we go with Morris running it up the court. Porter in the corner. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
He's made obvious improvements since the half, really getting into an offensive groove.
Wall against Schroeder. To the inside. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
Yeah, sharp pass inside. Did well to get the ball into the high percentage area.
Outside Beal. Outside Wall. Back to Beal. In the corner, it's Morris. No good from outside.
Hey, the defense is content to let him prove he can make that shot, and so far, he cannot.
Schroeder kicks to Millsap. Takes the 13-footer, and that's Prince. That time on the assist by Millsap. 8 points for Prince. Wall passes to Beal. Wall against Schroeder. Morris, left side. There's Beal with the 3. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after. Hardaway kicks it over to Schroeder. Millsap a screen on Wall. Schroeder with the ball. He's picked up by Wall. And there's the feed to Schroeder. Howard with a screen on Morris. It's stolen by Morris. To the inside, Porter. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Oh, since the break, his efficiency has gone up a notch, looking really polished now.
The Hawks trail by 3. Now Hardaway Screen by Howard. Hardaway dishes to Schroeder. Feeds it to Millsap. And that one drops. Millsap's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's a brain freeze right there from the entire defense. Now is not the time to lose your focus.
You know he's always looking to attack. And late in a close ball game, when he catches the defense napping, he's going straight to the rack.
Here is Wall. Following the basket by Paul Millsap. Gord's shot misses.
You know, tried to do it there instead of look for his teammates, and I think he'll pass the next time.
Schroeder kicks to Hardaway to take the lead. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Hardaway has got 12 points in just the second half. Outside, Beal. Wall sets a screen for Beal. Hardaway against Wall. Ball's knocked loose. Hardaway with the steal. Schroeder with the ball. To the middle. Prince outside. Hardaway, that's a two-pointer. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Wizards trail by 3. And Wall kicks to Morris. Gort's out with a screen on Millsap. Morris passes to Beal. From the baseline. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Beal's got 23.
Yeah, just like any true shooter, Bradley Beal not worried about the defender at all.
Schroeder dishes to Hardaway. Millsap a screen on Beal. Hardaway from outside. That doesn't go either for Hardaway. For Washington, they've gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Outside, Wall. Beal up top. Just 5 on the clock. Washington needs to get a shot off here. Morris, no good. The Hawks have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Outside Hardaway. Lets it go with the 3. Drills it from outside. And the Hawks lead by 4.
Lined it up and knocked it down. His second triple tonight.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
And they need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And Morris throws it down.
A big-time versatility and a tough, tight game by Markieff Morris. Big-time delivery.
And that one's good. Millsap.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Wall passes to Morris. There's a screen by Gortat. Morris kicks to Beal. And the Wizards getting another bucket right there.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Atlanta's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Schroeder kicks to Howard. Here's Schroeder. Screen by Howard. Here's Millsap. Oh, trying for it. And it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. Off the inbound. Chalk up 2 there. Millsap's got 8 points here in this quarter.
How about the inbound pass there? Easy bucket.
And it's Wall at the elbow. And Wall slams it home.
And you talk about momentum. That sort of action delivers a type of energy to your team that you just cannot quantify.
I'm going to quantify something right now, Greg. This is a close game, and that was something special. Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Boy, what a steady presence at the line. Whether it's a blowout or a tight game like this one, his stroke never varies.
And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
Oh, this guy's so explosive, and John Wall knows how to draw contact when he gets to the rack.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And so he hits both.
Clutch. Those free throws turn this into a one-possession ball game.
Now here's Schroeder. Millsap a screen. Schroeder dishes to Hardaway. The pass to Millsap. Shot clock at 5. And he gets it to go. Millsap's got 12 points now in the quarter.
That's a shot he shouldn't be afraid to take more often.
Wizards trail by 4. Outside, Wall. Outside, Beal. In the corner, it's Morris. From outside, off the mark.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
He can't get that one. Wall with some nice defense. And the Wizards with possession. Morris kicks to Wall. To the middle. Here's Gortat. No good that time. So the Hawks will take it the other way. And so they foul intentionally. Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, that's how they can ensure this lead stays where it is. Keep knocking down those free throws.
Washington calls timeout. They trail by 6. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
You know what? And they're going to draw up something where they can get a quick shot and then maybe a foul.
This is where you've got to pay close attention to detail, and it's a must for all 5 guys.
.35 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. A 3 from Morris. Dwight Howard grabs the board, and they go to the intentional foul.
shooting 2.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
And the defensive prowess of Howard is simply phenomenal. Not only a shot-blocking master, but his mere presence alone makes shooters incredibly nervous.
No luck that time either. No room for them to make a mistake here.
You got to almost play perfect from here on out.
It falls! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Crunch time is my time. John Wall is ready and willing to carry the load.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
He knew what was riding on those foul shots and didn't mess around, making this a 2-possession game.
Washington calls timeout. They're down by 5. 19 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And here's Morris for 3. Rebounded by Howard. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. He's able to hit the second one, and that increases their lead to 6. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. They're losing by 6. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
And I'm not sure the 2-point bucket does much here. I think they got to go for 3.
Unless it's an and one, a 2-pointer makes no sense. Unfortunately for them, the defense knows this too.
There's the dish to Porter. Fires the 3. Buries it from outside.
You love to see guys rise to the occasion, and Porter delivers with a big-time bucket.
Atlanta calls timeout. They lead by 3. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 6 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Shoot 2.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he ends up making the second, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. 5 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Near the three-point line, it's Morris. No good. And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Paul. Congrats on the win. You were able to fill up the box tonight. What was working for you?
Man, forget the line, man. I'm just glad we came out here. We played our hearts out. It's a good team we played tonight, but we stuck with it. We fought it out and won the game.
Great job hanging in there, Paul. Thanks again. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, thank you. Superb. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Paul Millsap. I'll tell you what, his season high in points powered everything they did. Clearly, he was the catalyst tonight as they come away with the well-deserved W. Let's go to Shaq. What can you say about his performance?
Oh, boy, he had the arena rocking the night with the show he put on. That's one of the best performances I've seen from him. Something just clicked. I don't know what it was. It just all came together.
What a night this turned out to be for Paul Millsap. He came to life in this ball game. Facing up, attacking off the dribble. His ability to do everything out there brought his team the win tonight.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. For Kenny Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, for Kevin Harlan, and for the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. I hope you have a wonderful, even beyond wonderful, a spectacular, just great. I mean, see you.
Good night.